Hey, what's good? It's Roknin, and this is gonna be that episode. You know that one episode where you realize that yeah, it's just been a really bad day, and you aren't playing smart, and everybody's playing smarter than you. This is gonna be that painful episode where I'm not even gonna post my wins. They weren't the wins I got today weren't even that good. They were me just doing what I should do. And they were just I only had like 3 wins anyway. I'm going to post probably, or not post. I'm probably going to run. Let me see, three. I'll do two of those, and probably those two. No, I'm not doing that. So probably those three. These three matches. Let me see what he said, 'cause I didn't even check. See what we got. You too. That's awesome. So I played Lieutenant Dylan again, and yeah, I got stopped. And nothing against him, but I shouldn't have because a lot of the stuff it was just me. Just I don't know what my deal is today, but apparently I'm just not thinking and I'm going into autopilot. So it was very, very, very not good. Actually, I need to go change something real quick. Hang on before I do that. Yeah, I just I could feel it too, and I was trying to fight against it, but I think maybe my brain is. I had a long day at work, so maybe my brain is just tired and I'm just not thinking right now. But I could sense myself going autopilot in a lot of situations and not thinking and not responding. I wasn't anti-airing. Um, it's pretty bad. It was a pretty bad day all around in ranked. So let me go and take a look and see what we're gonna do here because I actually have quite a few matches that I did not put up at all prior to this, but I think I'm gonna let those go. Let me do that again so I can see which ones are which. What matches are these? I'm not even sure. Um, Yay, nay. Who did I play? Who is this? Oh, this is that room. Um, I'm good on that. I played a lot of Chun Li the last few days. Against a lot of Chun Li, I should say. I haven't played it myself. Anyway, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna try to be too somber about it. I'm just. This isn't like the most triumphant recording. This is just me. This is therapeutic. I'm going to have to do this and really sit down and look at this if I really want to improve. So it's unfortunate that this might not be the most entertaining episode. This might not be the most awesome episode. There might not be anything crazy happening. There is one, and I'm really mad that I'll just play it. I'll just play the matches. So we're gonna do three. We're gonna do three I had against Dylan, and I don't even want to press play, but I'm going to because I need to do this. Hurts the soul. It just hurts the soul when you know. Like, there's a couple of matches I know I had, and I don't know what I did. I think I went back to like pre SCR play, where I was just like, I just started cowering and like, okay, I'm afraid now. I'm not playing to win. I'm playing not to lose. And there's quite a few instances where I need to anti-air, and I just didn't even anti-air. And I can't blame anything but my own lack of skill on that. I just didn't, or not skill, my own lack of just do it. Right there, anti-air. Should have did it. Easy. Easy DP. Didn't do it. Right there, I know better than jump. Right there, didn't block that overhead. Again, didn't anti-air. And now you can see I'm kind of going on the autopilot. Okay, I gotta try and jump in with light kick. There, I knew he would do the, was it power stance, so I was alright there. I didn't charge. That's already bad. I went up trying to go for a throw. That was a failed attempt. And I'm doing, despite the first few like minutes of just like serious mistakes, I'm doing alright. I missed the timing for that there. I'm pretty sure I can punish him from there, but I'm gonna have to double check that and make sure. But at this time I'm getting flustered because I got, I didn't really want that boost chain to be punished. I was actually trying to punish him and now I dropped it. So I just get a throw here because I really was expecting him to do a lot more countering than he did. He didn't. But I did get my reset. I didn't confirm it into a fierce though. I confirmed it to a boost combo. There I got fortunate, but I didn't go on a full combo from that, which would have ended the round. So that's another drop on my part. That was good though. That was a good good use of her medium heavy chain in Fussy. So I was happy with that. Now, at this point, I feel like, okay, I've got a grip on, despite those few mistakes I made at the beginning. I was a little shaky. I blocked the overhead this time, but I didn't punish with a really strong punish. I punished with light, heavy boost, and I should have punished with more than that. Again, I got the cross up. Why am I not punishing with full damage? And again, and here I did something dumb. I had like 7 hits in that combo that were all light, so why am I doing level 3 here? Because it's not going to kill. And even when I did this, I told myself this isn't going to kill. I don't know why I did that. I could have just easily just went to anything else but that, had meter, and not had a problem. But then something weird happened there. I went for a grab, and I guess King's grab got in the way to stop me. And then he saw me getting hit, did super. It's very smart on his part, very dumb on my part, but you know. And then I'm in the corner, and I'm just dead. Just one shiny knee from King. Took, what, 250? That like either 200 or 250, somewhere in that area. Done. And at this point, I literally, actually, when this happened, I literally like just burst out laughing. I just burst out like in like mad laughter. I thought I could punish that, but at this point, my brain, I can see it too. I'm looking at it. I can see it. My brain is all full of F right now. I'm just done. I'm mentally just like clocked out because of what just happened. And I need to get a grip, but I just can't. I'm like, so, and now I just do a DP there. That was dumb. I had no reason to DP there because he knew he was standing right next to me. I mean, obviously, the thought is go for it, but I knew better. And then I just walked into that. I just went and just walking jab right into that guy. Counter hit, lost that match almost perfect. I probably should have got perfected for that shit. That was match 1. I felt really good about myself after that match. So I said, you know what? I'm going to go back to rank and do it again. Because, yeah. That level 3 was the start of everything. If I hadn't done that level 3 and did something else, I would have stayed, my mind would have stayed calm. I would have been clear. I would have won the match. This wouldn't be happening right now. Keep in mind, I lost a few more matches earlier, but those, I'm only not posting those because it wasn't really good examples of like why I lost. It was more or less like, it was silly stuff. I'm like, okay. But with those I won as much as I lost. So, but this is like kind of poignant. This is a point in the day I could see, and I don't get this on camera enough. That point where I feel like my brain is like going to mush and I'm doing the same thing over and over again. Like, people have played against me in long sets. Like, Isis played me in a long set. Cool Kids played me in a long set. Bad Intense played me in long sets since like the dawn of this game. So I'm pretty sure he's familiar with what I'm talking about. Those moments where I'll go, like, I'll play smart the first couple of matches, and I may still lose all those matches, but I'll play smart and you will see it. And then by like match 6 or 7, I'll just start really doing dumb stuff. I hate Jizz Launcher. It is so freaking stupid. There, that was dumb, and I knew better. But again, I'm just like, I'm trying to find a way to that actually was smart. I didn't expect that to miss. So, and that actually was not supposed to be an alpha counter. That was supposed to be an EXDP, but I guess it must have just come out of block stun, and I'm getting ran at this point. And you get to see it. But yeah, those that played me in long sets, they can probably attest to the fact that once I get to a certain point, I just kind of, and I'm sure I'm not the only one that does that, but it's my brain just goes to mush. I just like start doing the same thing over and over again, like maybe this 8th time, and on the 8th or 9th time it might work, but it still doesn't give me any work. I'm not really changing my strategy up. I'm just doing the same thing over again. And so I've never really caught that, or I've been back before. I didn't have the ability to capture that and look at it and analyze it and really think about it. So I'm trying to, like, right there I didn't anti-air. Instead of anti-air, I tried to wait until he landed because I want to do something safe, quote unquote safer. But that's dumb. If you have an anti-air, do it. If you don't anti-air, just block, because if you do a DP when they land and they don't do anything, you're just gonna get punished. Sometimes if you know like to press buttons when they land, then yeah, do that. But it's not the best thing. You need to actually anti-air. I've seen other players actually do that, where they just like wait until somebody lands and then DP, or then do the reversals. Like, no, you need to anti-air. And I know better than that. I've been getting good at that. For some reason today, I just am not anti-airing. And I'm looking at this now like, what the hell? And I did that EX. I mean, that was just not even a smart. I didn't even try and like hide that with anything. I didn't buffer it. I just did it raw. And sometimes that's good, but unless you have a game plan, that just wasn't even a game plan. I just did it. I'm playing like a nut, and I can see it. And I think I'm gonna make it like some kind of headway here. And I very well could if I play smart. And I'm backing off. I'm not even doing any like setups on wake up or trying to get anything. I'm just like backing off. You see, this is what I mean. I'm playing super scared. Now he's just going in because he sees that. And then I jump and I get killed. Yep. This is a good one. This is gonna be really. This is painful to watch. This is not how I've been playing the last like 2 weeks. This is the exact opposite. I am playing. I'm just like I'm going backwards, and I'm not gonna have that. So that's exactly why I literally after this next match, I just got up, walked out of my apartment, and took a walk around the complex or half the complex, whatever. I took a walk because I was like, okay, you need to get up and move because you are playing like you have no kind of common sense, and you know half the stuff you're doing is not smart. So take a break. And just and just rethink because I'm looking at this, I'm like that does not look like how I'm supposed to play. I've noticed I've not seen any really. I've seen like one or two anti-airs at best. I've not seen any straight launcher punishes to tag out. I'm doing the boost combos again. I've only gotten one medium kick boost, and I've not used roundhouse at all. Like period. I've not hit with one roundhouse. These are things I kind of check off my list. Like, am I doing those things? I just don't do it. That actually surprised me. She must have like stood up early from not early, but I must not did the right range because I got hit by the projectile, and then I did get that off. So I kind of, again, you get these kind of little moments where it's like, okay, I kind of feel like I'm getting somewhere. Like here, I'm like, okay, I'm doing good. I'm getting back into my pacing. I'm seeing it now, and I'm punishing that properly. Even though I could have did more damage, that's okay. I'm not gonna hate myself. I tried to do super there actually. For some reason, I got fierce. I'm not fierce. I got no, that was fierce. That was fierce. That was fierce. That was no, it wasn't back fierce either. I just got fierce. I got close fierce. Not sure why. No, it's not fierce. That's roundhouse. Bleh, standing roundhouse. That's what it is. I am smart. And so here, I'm in control. I mean, I should just be chill, but I don't block that. I do anti-air that because he didn't time that properly. I missed that punish, but I'm like, okay, I'm still good. That was weird because I thought I would have hit with the roundhouse. I was trying to go for full damage there, but and now he started to really use his dash very much to throw me off. And here is again, I fall apart. I go right back to where I was. Like I'm okay there. And actually, I'm still doing okay here. I'm not doing bad. And I'm taking control back with the throws and whatnot. I get this. I'm like, okay, cool. I got my cross up in the boost. But I tagged. There was no reason for me to do all those tags. And again, this is one of those things that in recent weeks, months, I've learned not to do. But for some reason, I did it there. And I knew. I did like 19 million jabs. It wasn't going to do any damage. Despite that, I'm still trying to make her come back here. I tag came back in because I'm like, I need the damage. He throws her. And then I just didn't even block the overhead. I think I blocked low. And I lost. That was it. I lost that one. And I'm just sitting here bewildered because I'm like, what is going on with me right now? Because I'm at that point now in my head where I'm like, this is where I get in my head and I beat myself up. I can feel it because I'm like, now I'm just like in the hole. I'm like, what is going on with me and how do I change it now? And if I'm in tournament, like, well, if I'm in tournament, I'm already out because I already lost two. But you know, this is that point in tournament where I'm like, what is going on with me and why am I doing this? So let me watch this a little bit closely. Yep, didn't block that at all. And now I'm just sitting there. I'm not even trying to roll. I'm not trying to like think about what he's gonna do next. I'm not thinking at all. I'm on autopilot right now. I'm not punishing. I get hit with a counter hit. I got that. I'm not sure how I feel about that, but I'll take it because it just stops the bleeding for a second. Then I do that DP again. I didn't anti-air. I did a DP when he landed on the ground. It's not anti-airing. There, I just wasn't gonna do the mix-up, so that was actually okay. But then I tagged again, and then I dropped the combo. There was no reason to do that. No reason to tag there. It was not going to kill. All I did was waste meter. Now Elena's in here half dead with no meter, with Jin on top of her at full health. I got fortunate that he did a wave dash, not wave dash, special step there, full screen, so it gave me some room. Then I jumped. I can't believe I fucking jumped there. Yeah, it was yeah. Good games to him. He straight up outplayed me. There was no gems involved there. It wasn't he's got special gems. There was nothing there but just straight up getting outplayed and me just playing not very intelligent. So having looked at that and seen that, I'm going to be doing a lot of practice, getting in the lab and trying to figure out some more stuff with this team. I'm not playing the other team right now. I switched Jury in for certain matchups, but other than that, I play Cammy and Elena, and I'm sticking with it because I need to learn what their strengths and weaknesses are, and for each and every matchup in the game. So I'm sitting there just studying that because I have until, if I make it to UFGT, I have until May. If I just wait until Evo, then I have until July. But I have a couple of months to try and prepare and get ready for this stuff. So yeah, anyway, I'm rambling, but yeah, this was, yeah, I'm assuming this won't be the last one that's like this, but just recording this was just irritating to watch because this is like, you see the stuff that you're doing wrong and you know what you're doing wrong, but you do it anyway. And I just want to like go back to myself at that time and be like, are you doing? Why are you like not anti-airing? Why are you sitting here wasting all that meter? It looked cool, didn't it? It looked great, but it didn't kill him. Keep that in mind. Oh man, do not do, unless they're like at pixel health, don't do level 3s or supers off of boost combos. And I know better than that. I've preached that since forever, but I did it today. Yeah, I guess everybody has that. Well, not everybody. Some people had it day. Anyway, enough complaining and whining. It's been an interesting night. That's all I can say. So probably I'm not sure how I'm gonna edit these two together, but the first part of the video was me losing 3 matches so bad that I had to walk out of my house to take a breath and kind of rethink. And then I went ahead and just came right back and did the commentary for it because I was like, I need to do this to get it out of my head and understand what's going on. So I did that. I decided to go back online again, and I ran to Lieutenant Dylan again. And I'm like, all right, let's do something different. So I switched over to I ran to him in ranked. All these matches are ranked, as you can see. So these are the losses I just had. I literally just had it like 10 minutes ago. Ran to him in ranked again, and I said, you know what? I'm going to go with Cammy Jury because I still play that team. It's not my main anymore. It's Cammy Elena. They handle more matchups, I feel, and I feel like Cammy Elena is the better team overall. But I do have my pocket Cammy Jury. I have my Jury. Jury's one of my mains. It's not changed. So I said, you know what? I'm going to try and approach this match from that perspective and see what happens. And I won 3. So I won 3 back. He did switch to Ryu and Ken for one match, but I'll show it too. And then we had one last match, and I switched back to Cammy Elena, and he won. I'm not sure if that's trying to tell me something. I hope not, because I love my Cammy Elena team, and I don't plan on switching it from being my main. I like having Jury as a sub. And I probably should have kept her as a sub, but I wanted to see, after I won those like, was it Jury or was it the way I was playing with Jury? I think it was more or less the way I was playing with Jury. So it kind of makes me realize, like, okay, my Elena needs to get to that point where I feel that comfortable with her, and I'm able to do that much. Because what happens is, I'm noticing now after watching, like, going through that match, well, I'll play the match before I ramble too much and gets too long, because I don't have that much time, honestly, because I have to start streaming in a minute. But let's go ahead and just look at the matches, and I'll go from there. So it's actually going to end up being a longer video than I expected. So I'm going to be mashing these two together. And the last one was how long? What, it was like 15 minutes, 14 minutes, what was it? 16 minutes, almost 17 minutes. So maybe this one won't go that long. I'm going to try and keep it brief. I won't ramble too much. I'll probably cut the other one off a little bit too, since I'm no longer as salty. Because I'm like, okay, it's amazing how quickly that turned around, like my mentality. I played, even in the match I lost, I played a lot better and a lot smarter. So this match, again, I didn't open up with an anti-air, but this time I'm actually looking out for the overheads, and I'm starting to punish between his strings. I thought I had a punish there. I'm not going to be mad at myself for that. I'm just going to blame it online, because on my side, I didn't see what it showed there, but on my side it showed a hit, hit stun, or hit sparks. So I went for the combo. There, I think he thought I was going to jump, and I'm just being more patient now on his wake up. There, I had to make a choice, and I crouched. And then I did a roll to see if he was paying attention. Here I got my, again, that dive kick is not a cross up. I didn't want to do it too much because I didn't want to I didn't want to give him a chance to figure that out. So I only did it once, and then I didn't get the cross up jump leg kick that I wanted. Then he did that, and he didn't block afterwards, which kind of surprised me. Then I missed the DP. Just got me hit, and I'm mad about that because I should have had that. But it's okay. I'm calming myself down like it's no big deal. I'm doing okay. The momentum's still in my favor, even though he has a life lead. Until that. And right there, I got fortunate because he could have punished that, but I don't think he timed it right or hit the right button. So I was lucky. I dropped the combo again, and at this point, I'm still front like, how am I dropping these simple combos? I'm like, okay, remember, it is online, so it's as good as Cross Tekken's online is, it's still online. There's still some lag involved. And even as with it being rollback, there's like a couple of frames that can mess up some timing. It could be and it could just be flat. I'm just missing my combos. So whatever the case is, I gotta let it go and just keep moving. Now you can see I'm going for setups again. As you see, I just did that hooligan over his head. There I wasn't in a good position to anti-air, but here I got a free jump in, so I took advantage of it, and that round went really quickly. And right here I'm feeling it. I'm like, I can feel the energy. I'm like, okay, here we go. The mind is getting there. I feel it now, so I'm hoping that I can keep that going. I don't like lose it. Because now I'm going out. Now I'm trying to go with this team. A little bit of difference between when I play this as opposed to Cammy and Elena. I really play this team and like go in. Like this team is very defensive. And it's like it plays in burst. It plays very defensive until I get a hit and I just go in. It kind of has to because it's small. It cannot afford to hang around. That was a bad jump in, but he didn't finish the combo. So he dropped his. So I was fortunate. There I didn't really have much of a choice. I could have tried to guess a counter, but he might have just stayed still. We traded, so that kind of helped me out a little bit. I blocked the cross up properly for once. That was good. Then I didn't expect him to jump, so I just had launcher already ready. That was an autopilot moment, and I paid for it. And here I expected to die, but he wasn't able to do it. So, of course, I'm going to do that. I'm not sure how he didn't get a jury in the super, but I'm not going to complain. I'm just going to go for it. And right now I have life lead. And I'm like, okay, cool. I should probably calm down, but nope, going in. Get my launch, I sit right here and wait. I get a jab, but I couldn't confirm it or anything, so I'm going to try it again. And I'll just make him come to me, because I want to get something like that. And I wanted to get freaking pinwheel, but it didn't come out. Again, I'm like, why am I missing this pinwheel? It's easy. Now I anti-air, and I get my, yes, the trade anti-air. Oh, you don't want to trade. So then he does his team super, and I don't want to press a button, but somehow I get caught. I'm not even sure how I got hit there. So I'm like, okay, this is happening. This is a thing. I'm like, I'm not losing this way. I refuse. So I just stay back, and I know that if he jumps, I can get with one of Jury's air normals, which in that case ended up being jumping heavy punch. So I was good. That gave me some momentum to go into the next one. So I'm like, okay, we're there, we're back. We're like, all right, I shook it off. Talking out that match was extremely therapeutic because as soon as I did that and I kind of went back and analyzed it, I was able to see, okay, this is the things I'm messing up on. Granted, I'm not fixing them all at once because that's never going to happen. You got to fix them in increments, but I could feel, I'm like, okay, it's starting to make more, it's like I'm making headway. So for the next one, man, he's actually longer than I expected. Hopefully one of these is a blow up, so that'll be good. I think it might be this one. Yeah. I'm not sure if this is his main team, but just a side team he's playing, or if he's kind of just testing it out. So I don't know what to expect. Feels good to fight side and I don't care what they say right now, so we're gonna skip that. So I'm kind of playing this a little more cautious, just see what he does, because I've not seen him play. I don't remember him playing a team ever. That was a really, now see that DP right there? That's what I need to do. Even if it's like a far jump in, just do it. It will hit. It's Cammy. Her DP is so damn good. And I'm having trouble confirming on Ken for some reason. I don't know why. I'm kind of being careful because he's doing a lot of step kick. I want to hit him with the medium kick, but I don't want to get counter hit. But that does not work without Jin's launcher. So he does that and he gets punished here. But I did miss my kick. I'm like, oh, because I could have killed Ken. That doesn't work for me either, but he didn't punish it, so I'm not going to complain. I dropped that. But I get the cross-up roll, and I'm like, ooh, this is fun. I leave Cammy in, I don't do any silly switches. I was not able to punish Ryu that time, I was kind of being careful. That time, though, he gets DP'd. I'd done the DP motion already for him to tag, and I was like, alright, well, I'm going to do it again. I'm just going to DP whatever. He didn't come in with a Shoryuken, so I'm going to DP. I'll do a Shoryuken for you. I was going for a fierce, but he did a helicopter on me, so There I dropped my combo. There I couldn't punish. I just didn't do it properly. There's a bad jump in, so I'm gonna get damage here. And now I'm in his face. He does another bad jump in. I'm like, ooh, this is looking good. So I take my chance to get some gem, to get a meter gem activated. And this right here, I'm like, oh yes, super excited. So I think his main issue that match, I'm not, like I said, I'm not sure if this is his main team or not. His main issue that match, he got too happy jumping, and you cannot do that against this team. That's one thing I do love about this team as opposed to the Cammy Elena team. And I'll pick this team against people that jump a lot. I didn't know that about him in this match, but I just, I happen to be fortunate that he did jump a lot that time. But this team really blows up jumping. You cannot jump at this team. You just can't. Especially if I have meter, because somebody's going to probably die. I have all my jump in combos optimized. Shouts to Dartfire, because he beat it into me. It's like, use this. I'm like, but this too hard. Use this. And I was like, okay, yes sir, I'll use this, sir. And then I use like, oh my god, this is great. I told you this. I know, but now I'm doing this great. I'm like, okay, he's Dartfire great. That was a really random skit that I just improvised. That was horrible. So third match, he go back to his main team. I'm still using the alt team. I'm like, okay, this is cool. I'm fine with it. My jury still got some juice. It's not like I said. I didn't drop jury. I just moved her down the ladder. I'm not maining her. She's not my point character anymore. I used to play jury on point, and I felt like, honestly, she's okay on point, but some of her deficiencies really show up on point. I think she's better as an anchor. Even though her damage is not that great, she's better as an anchor. She says something. I really got to start expecting him to do that overhead every time. I thought he wouldn't do it, because the last few times he did that, I didn't get hit by it. So I'm like, okay. There, I think he just had an input mistake, so I was not going to wait on it. And now I dropped the freaking jump fierce. I'm like, alright. I did another fireball on his face. I really want to take advantage of that hit, but I couldn't. The fireball on his face, rather. Yeah, there's a track here. So right now, I'm just, I think he went for a throw there, and this is it, because we're in the corner. There was no way. Again, this team in the corner does great damage. Jump at him does great damage. Footsies does good damage. Like, they're good. It's a good team. So I don't want to make it sound like when I stopped playing as my main team, it was like because the team was a problem. It just wasn't. There were certain things that I wanted that it wasn't giving me. It's a good team. It's very, like, how can I explain it? Anyway, I'll figure out this explanation for later. But right now I'm fishing. I'm trying to get him to walk into my range so I can get a switch combo. There I get it. But by that time, that was more of a punish than actually him walking into my range. The medium kick wasn't even reaching that far. There I give him the jump, but now I get an empty jump low. Oh, empty jump low. So I finally get the pinwheel combo for once. And now I just went for a throw. That was quick too. Wow. So you can tell by these last two matches, I am on a roll. I have momentum. If anything, I should not have changed characters, which is what I'm going to do, and that's probably what killed my momentum. Sometimes if you change characters and you feel the momentum, you feel it going, and you feel that vibe, don't change back. Just stick with it. It means nothing. It does not mean that your main team sucks or anything like that. It just means that at that moment you're feeling that momentum. That's what your body wants to do. That's what your mind wants to play. So just play it. I have a problem doing that. That's why I switch characters a lot too, because I'm like, okay, this is working. Let's try this now. And so I was like, okay, well, and to be fair, honestly, I wanted to try my Cammy Elena team to see if it was just a mindset thing, or if, Cammy Elena or Cammy Jury was just doing better against his team overall. I think maybe the Jury match might be more of an irritation for him, so I was probably doing better to stick with that. But I don't see how Elena couldn't be, because I think Elena does pretty well against Jin. King is the real wild card. I'm not sure how I feel about Elena versus King, but I'm learning that matchup, so it's probably more on me than the actual matchup. But I brought Elena back, and I also brought back some bad habits. So yeah, about that. Fight. Again, I don't do anything about that. I should have cannon drill. There I got the jab when he tried to approach. Probably was trying to walk up throw or do overhead. I like that far medium punch. I was able to do that. I'm gonna have to keep that in mind. And that's the other thing I'm not doing too. And that's the Swoops. This is me yesterday talking about that. I need to put more, and Luke's Ball told me about that too, and I'm still not doing it. I need to put more far stand medium punch in my life with Elena. I need to put that more out there, because I'm not using it nearly enough, and it's such a good normal. Hits multiple times. The hitbox is very generous, very nice and far away from her body. Cancelable. Works as an anti-air. I don't know what there's nothing that button won't do. For some reason, I've had a lot of trouble punishing Jin this match, and I don't know why. Like I can see, I'm like, why am I having so much trouble punishing him for anything? I don't know how I got hit. I think I tried to DP, and Elena's DP is not invincible unless you use the meter, so I just straight up got beat. But there, I get the EFDP. And if you notice how much life he lost, EFDP. I didn't expect wake up super, honestly. I just didn't. I won't even lie about that. I just didn't expect wake up super. And then I figured he would try and attack Jenny, but he didn't, so I rolled into his arms. But at this point, I'm like, I'm not giving up. We're going for the goal. May as well. I get the Franks. I'm like, ooh. I missed the throw punish. That would have got me the match. And then I hit him. I confirmed like 4 things. I just could not get the chain to happen. And that just got chipped out. I just couldn't get the chain to happen. Like, I hit like 3 times. I with a crouching light kick, a standing jab, and a crouching light kick. And all 3 times, I just could not get it to chain. I'm like, what the hell? I must have been like just at a sweet spot out of range where it just went whiff. Again, I just fall for that. I don't block it. But there I get, now I can confirm it. So it must have been nerves, so I can say. There I used the bar to, I was trying to punish, I'm not punish, but I was trying to threaten him, so I figured he'd press a button. But he didn't, so I did EX though, so I was still safe. Then he has a super gem on. This is the DLC gems we're talking about. So he has a super gem on, so that activates and that gives some incredible damage. I'm surprised that Fierce didn't punish when he did the that elbow. I thought Fierce would hit him, but apparently his body is invincible or something at that point. Here I'm like, okay, we're on the comeback trail. I just need to stay in my shoes, finish a combo, which I do. I didn't punish the roll, and then he blocked that very well, and then I did a DP for no reason. That's what lost me this match. I should have not done that DP after the Mallet Smash. I should have just done standing light kick, because that is a 3-frame normal. There's nothing you can do about it, because I'm safe on Mallet Smash, on EX Mallet Smash for sure. But either way, I still have a chance here, so I'm still good. As long as I don't do anything silly. Now I'm really good. Now I'm just like confident. And there we go. I DP him. That, and I was hyped when I did. I'm like, that's what I'm talking about. DP. Because I'm not doing it enough. I'm not anti-airing enough. I need to get that in my blood. And I know, and I've been improving at it, but I'm still not near the point where you cannot jump me ever again. That's what I want to be at. Like, where whenever you decide to go in the air, you get DP, period. If you are in an airplane, I will DP you. Like, that's how I want to get to. And then I get hit by a king, and I go like this. I lose pretty much. Cammy's pretty much done. She's useless. I have to get her out. But I don't want to bring Elena in without, like, I want to confirm it into a hit. Right here. Just says it for me. Right there, I tagged. It didn't happen. I'm like, are you serious? So now I'm like, my brain is like, hit him, because you can hit him. And I can't seem to punish anything. I just need a boost to get her out. At this point, I should just raw tag and just take the damage or whatever. There, I don't know what happened. I missed the cross up. I don't know if there was even the right button to cross up with. At that point, I was panicking. But that's what lost me that match. It wasn't even Elena. It was just the fact that I was playing sloppy again. And I paid for it. So, but to that being said, I think having Elena back there for that match did kind of force me to put more weight on Cammy rather than with Jury, because Jury can handle both of these characters pretty well. Jury can handle King without too much problem. And Jury runs okay against Jin. I think it's about 5-5. So, whew, that's going to be a long video. I'm just warning you now, but, well, if you're watching it at this point, you know it's a long video. That was stupid to say. Anyway, that was that. Shout outs to him. Good sport. We just sent good games to each other. It was cool. Yeah, having that chit chat in the first 3 matches. It's like night and day. I'm gonna name the video that. It's gonna be named Night and Day. Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. I like that. Night and Day. I think I'm gonna name the video Night and Day, cause on the first half of the video was dark as night, and the second half of the video was bright as day. I'm gonna get off the mic now. Later.